Hello everybody, this is JediBricks. How's everybody doing today? We are going to be working on the Gingerbread ATAT. Sorry for the delay. It took me a couple of minutes to get everything sorted out. We got pieces that don't make it in this bowl. This is how I keep my bricks. Like if I have little bags, it goes in one bowl, and then the bigger bag stuff goes in one bowl. So that's how I do that. And I actually noticed something about the book. In case anybody was wondering, it might be an error on their part for me, but there is no code, like no scan code thing. I'll put it over here. Got two cameras going. Hey, nothing in the corner. So I don't know if that was an error on this book or what, but there is not one there for me. Let me know if you guys got any problems seeing anything. I will try to fix it as fast as possible if there's a problem. I'll take the little cape out because we gotta build Darth Vader first. Now, this is the second thing I've built that I've gotten on the first. I built the Gizmo first. He's actually downstairs. I have the gingerbread house. I got the Nintendo Game Boy, and I have the upscaled Santa as well to go through. And then we got the big boy, the big Death Star, and I see people are starting to build that. The thing with me is that if I start building the Death Star right now, I won't be building anything else until it's done. And I still have my Black Pearl to build too. So I like to build the little stuff first so we can get that stuff worked out before anything else. How you doing, Brick Matrix? How you're probably already gone already, but sorry. I was too busy trying to get things set up. Oh, you don't even have a head. You just got a round. Oh, you don't even have a printed head. It's just a brown head. Okay. Just a printed cape makes up for not having a printed head. Lightsaber. You gotta find that in the body. And a lot of times what I'll do is like if there's big pieces, I'll set them aside so it's easier to find lower stuff. And then you got a few of those like big size pieces. Alright, where's your legs? Actually, there's something else I'm looking for too. This just contains it, doesn't really make it too much easier because I need that. I still need his body and his legs though. There's his legs. Probably to give him a candy cane to hold on to or something. Where's your body at? Oh, there it is. There we go. Now we got the cape to put on. It's over here. I also want to thank everybody that watches my stuff later. Uh, you know, that's why I'm trying to get it out to as many people as possible, but a lot of my people watch later. Of course, I've been streaming pretty late. Past few that cape is actually nice. Of course, it pops off. like the texture of the cape. That's a nice cape. Then we gotta put this on. The only problem with that, something like that, you got the cape under it, and try and keep the cape. We're trying to center everything. All right. Well, I think he's done. Oh, he's got a cookie too. Where's that? I'm gonna check something out, guys. I'll be just a minute. That looks like it's going good. I'm just checking, make sure everything's going out good. Looks like it is. So okay, I could technically do something here. There we go. This is sort of the props of having two screens. I can look at both, or I can have one. Just minimize. I gotta shrink one of these. What I like to try to do is have them like half and half, like you'd have like a baseball game. All right, that's good enough. All right. Well, I'm gonna find this cookie, which is probably in this big, in this bowl of all the little stuff. And there's a candy cane right there. Why are you holding this thing? Oh, there's a candy cane. I don't know why you're not holding that. Be better, more festive. Where's this cookie at? It's the lost cookie. It's a little round. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah. Okay, on Vader. Is that on the wrong side? There we go. Got his cookie now. And there's Vader. There he is. We'll sit on the side though, so we can get the big stuff out of the way. Get the AT-AT start going, which is the smallest AT-AT I've built. For anybody that's also wondering, I'm also listening to music in my ears right now because I don't have music on for purposes of copyright, and I don't want that happening. I like the people that come by and watch everything afterwards, so I'm thankful for that. I have a big collection. I don't know if you guys can see how much you can see around with this other camera, but I have a lot of it. From this camera, you can see a lot of it, uh, just basically around. Let's see if I can adjust. might not move much, but there's also stuff like in front of me. There's stuff behind me. And this is just one room. I'm actually planning on doing a room tour, but I might have to break it up into different rooms because I have this room, I have my garage, my bedroom's got a couple things in it, and the downstairs has a couple of things. I'm actually been putting stuff more downstairs as late that are smaller items, smaller builds. So my more festive stuff is usually down there. But for my birthday, which believe it or not, which was October 1st when the new Death Star came out, I was able to get that, and it's all thanks to my mother's contribution for my birthday. She's like the only one that gives me any money for my birthday, and she gave me a little bit extra. She said she wanted to make sure I got everything I wanted. So I was able to get the Death Star. I was able to get the Nintendo Game Boy. I was able to get this. I was able to get Gizmo, the build up, the upscale Santa, and the gingerbread house. It was everything I wanted. Um, there was one other thing I wanted, but it came out like a month or two ago, and I wanted to get Wicket because I have a spot for him next to C3PO and R2D2 to put him, and I want to get that, but that was just a little bit more much than I could spend, so I had to wait on that. Actually, I just got money that I can actually buy it, so I went to Walmart. Walmart don't carry it. Walmart don't carry it. I'm not going to a Lego store, which is an hour and 15 minutes away just for him, so I think Target might be the place I'll have to go to get them, but that's a bit closer than a hour 15, hour and a half minute drive. So you're talking there and back. All right, Green. I've been into Lego since the early '90s. Um, my first Lego sets were castle stuff. Um, I remember having to rebuild that castle. I don't know how many times whenever I wanted to play with it because unlike now how I can leave stuff together, I had to rebuild everything because it wasn't my place to have it displayed anywhere, so I couldn't just keep it up. My cousin had the same castle, and his father actually had him glue his together because he got sick of having to rebuild it. Because dang it, my cousin didn't have to rebuild it. It was his father that did. I had to rebuild my own. So I was, and, to this day, I actually do not know what happened to that stuff because I've moved around quite a bit, and I have no clue where it's at or what happened to it. So I even asked my mom the other day. I'm like, "Do you even know what happened to that stuff?" She's like, "Nope." So part of my channel is going to be gaming. In case anybody's wondering what the gaming part is about. Ain't this could be about Lego because there could be times that I do not have Lego to build. Um, so the gaming part is going to be, you know, when we don't have that stuff. And why are we upside down to put that? I don't know any sense. Because there's times where I get on a Lego bend where I just constantly just building Lego. I mean, it's nonstop. Well, I'm guessing this is why. I wonder why it had us have it upside down. I'm like, I ain't just having us upside down for this. Okay, so there's two. So even this really didn't count for it to need to be upside down. So I showed my book earlier, and I didn't care because there was no code on the book. I wanted to show people that because I was curious that they didn't have a code thing on this book. Because it's not a Brickheads or anything. And as far as I know, that's the only thing that didn't have codes except for the earlier stuff, you know? So I don't know what happened. Why they decided not to put code on this book, unless, like I said, unless it's an error, you got an error book. Oh, we got to flip her back over. So I had my 45th birthday on the 1st. And I'm telling you, it's been a heck of a few weeks leading up to my birthday, even the day after my birthday. Um, my uncle passed a couple weeks, what, about 3 weeks ago now? Almost 3 weeks now? About 2 weeks before my birthday, he passed. And the week before, we ended up having his service. So our family's been going through all that, and we've also, I also had a problem because I have a couple of dogs. He's actually laying over here, up here right now, Shaggy. He's behind me on the floor on his little bed. He got sick because the day after my birthday, I was exhausted by the time I got back from Lego store, so I didn't do any building. I was too tired. 'Cause I was excited to get my stuff, you know, all that. So I sort of didn't sleep too well the night before, and by the time I got home, I was going to. My mom was treating me to lunch, so I had to go. I went and got lunch, and then I had to go to the market before I ended up, you know, at home. So I had to go to Walmart, grab a couple things, not much, just a couple things. I was in and out, no problem. But when I finally got back, I let my boys out of their kennel and ran into a problem. One of them decided to go to had diarrhea. Like, he didn't decide to have diarrhea. He had diarrhea, and so I'm cleaning up. Before I even eat my lunch, because I brought my lunch in, I'm ready to eat my lunch. And for a dog to have diarrhea, that means they're probably sick. So here I am trying to get it all cleaned up. And we have pads, so thankfully the first batch was on pads, right? He did his business on the pad. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to clean these pads up, and I'm like, it just means because I was gonna take a nap, right? After I ate lunch. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to do this first before I even eat lunch. So I do it. I'll get ready to bring some new pads up because like when I'm doing this kind of stuff or whatever, it's easier for them to just use a pad than wait for me to get them to go outside if I'm busy. So, or if I'm sleeping or taking a nap, because I have diabetes, so naps are almost like a thing that happens frequently with me. So anyway, I'm going to bring some new pads up. I'm like, okay. I'm like, he's probably not feeling well. That's what I'm thinking. He's probably not feeling well. He ate something that he shouldn't have ate. And so I'm like, it's on the pad. It ain't hurting anything. So I come back up the stairs after pulling the old pads up and bringing new pads on. Now he had pooped again all over the floor, actual floor, and I had to clean that up. So I think it took from the time I got home to the time I got everything cleaned up, it was like 30 minutes. I wasn't because I was home like at 2 because we actually got delayed because there was a wreck, so it took longer to get back than to get there. So here I am. I'm trying to get everything cleaned up and eat my lunch and take a nap. What's going on at this point? So I'm like, I feel like really, I'm like you had to do that as I'm trying to eat lunch. Just got back. I'm tired. I'm exhausted because I didn't sleep too well the night before, and so that also happened. And that was the day of my birthday, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, so the next day, my aunt, who my uncle is her husband, has come to work after 3 weeks, and it's like, okay. Find out that he started puking. And I'm just like, oh great. So now instead of just going to the bathroom, he is now puking. He's having issues throwing up. So what has happened now is I have to get a hold of the vet. So I get a hold of the vet, tell him what's going on. He ends up having to go to the vet the day after my birthday. And I have another dog. He's over there. How Leo? He's laying as close to my Legos as he can. Leo, get out of that shelf. He literally almost on top of the shelf over here. But anyway, I was just hoping. I'm like, man, I hope it's not contagious because they, if it's contagious, Leo could get it, and I'm just like hoping that it's not. Because to treat one and then have to go back and treat the other one because it's contagious would be a pain. And thankfully, my mom agreed to take me to the vet and get that squared away because I had just spent my money on all this Lego the day before. So she agreed to help me out, and you know, it's kind of funny in a way because my one dog got pretty much he was all better. after he went to the vet the next day, he was pretty much right as rain, his normal self. I'm like, cause he had two shots. He had an antibiotic and he had something to help with the throw up. So he had two shots put in him. And he was back to his normal self the next day, hyper as ever. Well, that's sort of the story of how my past few weeks have been. It's been a crazy, nutty deal. Getting that Death Star out of the store too was a freaking task in its own self. That barely fit in the bag, and I could barely carry it. That thing was heavy. I'm gonna need this, but I need something else first. Hey Colton, how you doing? Hey Cedar Mac, how you doing? Sorry if my head was down. When it comes to building Lego, sometimes you get into it, especially when you gotta look for pieces. Thanks for dropping by, even if it was for a minute. I do want to get Wicket though. Hopefully, I can get him in the next few days if I can go to Target because my Walmart does not have him. I don't know if Walmart just don't carry him, period, but I went over there and he did not. He was not on the shelf anywhere, and there was no tag for him, so I'm guessing they chose not to carry him. If anyone wants to see, here's Vader. You guys probably seen pictures of him already. I'm very selective of what I pick up, so I don't get everything Star Wars. If it don't look good enough for me, I don't get it. Or if I have something that, like, I didn't get the sail barge because I got the old one. A lot of people were complaining about the minifigs, about the sail barge, and I'm like, well, mine's sitting over here. You know, I actually have quite a few. I got the Sandcrawler and the sail barge and Jabba's palace and stuff like all on this one shelf. And I got my two. I got the Jango Fett and Boba Fett slave ones sitting across from me over on this one shelf. I put them together, so they're together. I've actually been thinking about whether to keep all the Star Wars Legos up here or to change it. Like my downstairs in my garage. My garage is a whole Lego room too. And that's where I put a lot of non-Star Wars. That's where pretty much most of my non-Star Wars Lego sets go. And I'm wondering if I should start like maybe introducing some of those sets up here and put some of the Star Wars down there instead of just keeping it all Star Wars. If any of you got a comment about that, what you think about that, let me know. And the reason is because this was basically a Star Wars room. It don't just have Legos in it. If you guys can see it all, there's posters. There's actually autographs and stuff up in this room from Star Wars people that actually some of them have passed now. It's like what? I was wondering where this was going. I'm like, oh, okay, that goes right there. All right. Like in front of me, like directly in front of me, where my other monitor is, there's an art piece frame, like professionally framed, and it has George Lucas's autograph on it. He actually did that piece to help charity. I ended up buying one of them. Got the certificate and stuff on the back. So, but there's a big one. Is this supposed to be a big one? Oh yeah, this. I don't see no little one. It's as far up there without getting in. Yeah, about as far as it goes. I will not be getting that $300 something Christmas tree. I can tell you that much. You can go buy a real tree for that. As much as I like Lego, I'm almost like, really? I'm like, a Christmas tree costs like a Lego Christmas tree. Not just, I'm like, buy a real tree for about that price. I thought it was crazy. Like when they like introduced the Hogwarts Express, the collector's edition one, I was actually hoping that they would have made that a moving train, and they didn't. So I was like, for the price and it not being able to move, like I was like, no. Don't mind me. I'm always trying to make sure this stuff is centered too. I gotta make sure this looks right. Always trying to make sure, and then I move it too far or something. And it's like, oh, what is this? A freaking fireplace inside the freaking AT-AT? Really? It looks like it's a fireplace inside of it. Ah, fat fingers, everyone. So sometimes it's hard to put some of these bricks down. What's up, Shag? Of course, Shaggy is named after uh, Shaggy from Scooby Doo. Leo's named after a turtle from Ninja Turtles. This one's on here. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to see with these books where it's supposed to go until you like turn the next page. Next we got a teacup. That's supposed to be like lettuce or something. Oh, it was eastbound. True. Let's go on this side. All right, that does not sound right. I'm listening to a song. It definitely does not sound. The lyrics sound different. The lyrics does not sound right. Ugh, there we go. Yeah, that lyrics doesn't sound right. Someone made a different. Someone said westbound. It's supposed to be eastbound. And they use like the exact lyrics except they changed it from east to west. I think you can get away with that. From Smoking the Bandit. Oh, you know what? What do I do with that candy cane? I hope it doesn't fall. It looks like I'm gonna need it. I'll make four of these things. Sometimes like I have playlists and I'll like add stuff to it. I don't know why. I don't tell them to. That's the other thing too. Like sometimes my playlist changes from when I'm listening to. I gotta look for my. Not there. I'm getting close to where I'm gonna need that. That's the wrong one. Those are like stockings. I'm telling you, it's like a fireplace right there. Well, I need it now, so I'm gonna have to find it. Where I ended up putting it. Hate looking for pieces. Yeah, find them before the dogs do though. There goes my fingers. There. Make sure it's not under anything. Not under anything as far as right now. I'll have to look. Slide down some. Might take a while because I don't know where. I didn't even see it fall. One bad thing is I have black carpet. Doesn't look like it's in there. I'm doing that because we got little pieces left. We don't got many pieces left. Well, this is gonna suck. I don't know where it's at. I have it's a little piece too. Where's a little candy cane? I know where it goes. It's just I'll have to find it before we build it. And the carpet I'm on right now is black, so I don't help either. I might be putting it on the be right back screen or something until I can find it. So I think I'll hold off on that because that has to go over that. So I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna pick that one piece off. Yep, there's no other candy cane there though. I have to find that thing. Don't give a guy an extra cane, huh? Well, everyone, this might take a while. I'll find that stupid thing. Oh, it didn't take as long as I thought. It was on the page. It was on the page where Darth Vader was, where I said that he needed it. That worked out. I didn't think it was there because I flipped the book over, and I guess it was just in that crack or that crease so good that it just didn't fall out. So time for bag two. Get rid of all these extra pieces in my little extra piece thing. I do not want to ever go through. I need to start putting things like I need to do something with my extra pieces. That's a freaking task for another day, but I need to do something with them. Because every once in a while, I lose a piece or I'm missing a piece. And it don't happen that often, but when I start looking through that thing to see if I have it, it gets very tedious real quick. Hey, look, we want a cane cane. There's a couple more right there. I think there is only 5 bags, if I'm correct. Yeah, there's only 5 bags left. So there's only 3 left after this. That should take too long. Well, if I don't have to even look. Look like they're gonna be side pieces. 3 and that, I believe. Yeah. And, so has anybody actually watched the Rebuild the Galaxy series yet? I'm kind of curious because that's the wrong side. A lot of people when the Death Star was revealed was wondering why it was made the way it was made, and you know the the sad truth about it is that a lot of our Lego sets are based off of like what's coming out. A lot of that stuff is based off of media. So if there's a media thing and that's what it looks like, we're gonna get. That's how we're getting it, you know. And I found that out when I went and I started watching because I watched the first season of Rebuild the Galaxy, so I wanted to watch the second one. So here I am. I'm watching the second season of Rebuild the Galaxy, and I see, what do you know? The Death Star, as it looks when they revealed it. And it was the first episode. You see the people from the show jumping around from room to room, and they even pan out. And it looks just like it does. So if anybody ever has a question of why it was made that way, there. That's what I can say is like that. That's why it. It was a form of media, and that basically is why it was made the way it was made. Now, I will tell you one thing that is lucky they didn't do is put the rebuild the Galaxy characters in there because if they would have done that, it probably wouldn't have sold like it did. Well, that don't. Hold on here. Okay, I see. I should have. Okay, go this way. Ah! Lost my wings. Pressed hard, too hard, apparently. Lost their sides. There we go. Oh, gotta make another one, probably for the opposite side. So that's my conclusion to that, anyway. Believe it or not, but it's like when Mando and Grogu come out. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take it back too. There are sometimes we don't get stuff based off of our current media, or we don't get much of it. We do get stuff. It's usually and there's a media out for it. Like the Death Star, they figured people were gonna buy the Death Star, right? But they probably wouldn't have bought it as much if they would have showed the characters that were from that show. Hold on. What? Hold on. Was that other one supposed to have one of those? No. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, I guess we're putting more. I guess I go like that. And then we have to have it. I thought I made a mistake on the other one, but it's this one. It's like this. I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. I was getting ready to put these dots on here. I'm like, wait, that don't look right. Alright, we got those. little parts, little red parts in the little in that red bowl is a little bit more difficult. But I tell you, my desk is all black, so I did what I did so I can actually see everything else. Because a lot of parts that you get when it comes to Star Wars and stuff is black. So I'm just like, yeah, we just need to. I'm building here all the time. I need to have it a different color, or else I'm not gonna see nothing. It'll take me forever to find parts. 'Cause like with the big stuff, you get big pieces and. How many anyways? Get out here. I guess I'll set that aside and work on this next thing. Not one of these. So. Oh, it didn't go on that way. That's coming. Sorted there. That's good. Oh, I'm looking at the other side. I'm thinking I'm making a mistake already, and it's like, oh, it's because there's a reverse side. Wait, what? I swear, I just went on my way. Threes in this build. The other day I was building something that had that gizmo I was building had a lot of flat floor things. And I'm like, geez, tell what they use a lot of in a build. All you see is that one part continuously used. So it goes this way from the picture. Okay. This, what is a triangle looking thing? Slope triangles. They're not cheeses because they are. Center these suckers are paying too. All goes this way. I need to see what's going on though. Got this whole thing right here. It could go. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing first. I can tell you what's gonna have to happen. That is exactly the way it looks too. Oh, what was going on there? I thought we were putting something back on this thing yet. Apparently not. Who's it called? Something weird. Something good. Who's it called? This for me in your bed. Oh gosh, really? Alright, so we saw candy cane here. Yeah. I'm like, wait a second. Oh. I'm like, wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I guess this is supposed to be the head of it then, huh? This thing? Looks like it is. So now we're probably working on the opposite side. Figured too, I'd do this before it got real late. I did my last build pretty late. Actually, I think I did my last couple of builds pretty late. I thought I'd do this a little bit earlier today. I got enough sleep. I was able to get my what shopping I needed done. So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm like, we can start early today. Yeah, saw that little loose there. Saw that before I had to push around. Nope, that fell off. We're on to bag 3. Hey, Dominic, what's up? We're about halfway done. We already got the body pretty much done. Going on to bag 3 right now. Guess we don't need the second bowl because it's all in the first one. Put these in there. That's all I need. There's a lot of little pieces, even though they don't put little bags in here. It's one thing I haven't understand here is why they put little pieces in the big pieces. I said hi. I don't know if they heard me or if they left already. So, if y'all are just joining, we are building the gingerbread ad, as you can tell probably already. I hope it's better than that. There you go. We're on bag 3 of 5. So it's not a big build, it's a little build. I got this set for my birthday. It's one of the sets I got for my birthday. Like I said before, a lot of people that watch me later. So I do want to give a shout out and thank to those people that actually do watch later. Oh, I'm gonna make 4 of these exactly the same. We're building legs is what we're doing. Never upside down apparently. I built 4 of these. I built 3 more then. Hey Daniel, building the gingerbread ad. Got it for my birthday. I got the Death Star 2 sitting over here. I got the Nintendo Game Boy. I got the gingerbread house, and I got the Bill upscale Santa all for my birthday. And I also got Gizmo, but he's already built. He's the first thing I built. So today we're working on set number 2. Hopefully y'all can hear me. If you guys can't hear me, let me know. If you can't, the other day I had no problem, so I don't know. I should go check my feed to make sure, but I don't want to have it loop in case. I know that the video is fine. There's not a whole lot of people though that, unless you're pretty popular, they don't watch you or build your stuff. So we're building lathes right now. Working on all the lathes. That's why I always think the people that watch later, because that's where my views seem to come from, people that watch later. All right, got all that part done. I need a bunch of these. Check something here. I gotta figure something out, but I'm gonna try to do something here in a minute. I'm gonna turn my mic off for a second because, oh no, that won't work. I do want to do a test. If you guys hear an echo, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that my volume and everybody can hear me. How's it going? I'm gonna try to do something here in a minute. I'm gonna turn my mic off for a second because, oh no, that won't work. I can hear it. Okay. So yeah, volume's fine. All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure. So if you guys heard an echo for a minute, that was why. Just want to make sure it was going. I do answer people when I see, but sometimes it's too late. So I just want to make sure that my microphone is working correctly and it's going through the stream. I was gonna turn the mic on, I'm like, that won't work because I won't hear it. Might be a bit of a delay though. Why? It's the song jam feeling your stuff. You don't know why. It's the song jam. I'm gonna move this because you guys can't even see me building if that's in the way. Now, since this video is live and it will be up there, I want to ask everybody, and if you're watching later too, um, I'll give you guys a couple a day or so to decide what we should be building first because I have the Nintendo Game Boy, or not first, but next. The Nintendo Game Boy, we got the Gingerbread House, we got the Upscale Santa, we still got the Black Pearl for Pirates of the Caribbean, and then we have the Death Star. Now, I will tell you that between the Black Pearl and the Death Star, they will take more than one stream. Because I am not a speed builder of any sort, and if it comes down to it, we are definitely. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put those on. I forgot to put a lot of stuff on before I go down here. At least I know where to go. So I stopped midway. That goes there. Oh, what's the three? Two gets covered up. Goes there and there. Okay. Hard one, you already put something on and it looks different and you can't put it the other way. That's my fault though. And then I have these I gotta put on. So it's supposed to be, I think, up here. I think I got distracted because I went and started building the other ones. But now I'm pretty much right where I need to be. And we got red. All whites in between them, so I just put right here. Alright, I got that one fixed. Wait, was like, what? What? I forgot my polka dots there, the first one, so I had to go back and do them. Now we flip it over. Hopefully we don't forget what we forgot last time. Threes. Now we got these things, which we can actually put on and not try to figure it out without a problem. All the legs will be done. The head's already done. The body's probably gonna be the last thing what it needs to be worked on. Cause this still got some holes and stuff in it. Yeah, well, it's time for this stuff. Cookie factory, just doing the same cookie over. Now, one of the next videos, I mean, I've been wanting to do this for a while because I did one a long time ago too, and everybody liked it. And I sort of did one more recently, but I want to do a tour of my Lego collection. It might have to be split up into more than one, though, is the thing, because I have multiple rooms and it might not work if I try to do it all at once. One of the things I'll end up doing is it will probably film it and then upload it because I don't have anybody to help me do it. So it'll be myself just holding the camera, holding the iPhone camera, you know. So, all right, well, those are done. It looks like some. Maybe it's just my eye. Maybe it's just my vision. I can't. Maybe it's okay. All right. Well, they're all on there. We got the feet, so I need to go on. We're on to the next bag four, and after that is five, and we are done. On to bag four. I do want to state again on this book, I don't know if it's the same with all these books, and if I got a error book or whatever. But on this book for this set, there was no scan code. So I do not know if all the books for this set are like that, and they just don't want you to have a code like 20 points for the book or for the set. If you got the set, because I tell you right, it's kind of odd, in my opinion, that it didn't have one. think those in there. Those are small. I'll look ahead and make sure we don't have to do more of these than one. Oh, it says we gotta do four. These are probably the feet. So let me go ahead and get all this done. Oh, nope, that didn't go on the right way. Put that upside down. The other one's right though. Supposed to have teeth on the bottom. I do know that the next sets I'm looking forward to, talk about future sets, is the Star Trek and the Goonies set. I am actually quite shocked that they have not announced the Goonies set since it's coming out before Star Trek. It's supposed to come out in the first part of the month. Star Trek coming at the end of the month. And they've already teased Star Trek, so I'm kind of curious. I'm hoping we're still getting it this year. Now, if it gets delayed like a month, I can understand or something. Give people a little breathing room, but even then, you still got Christmas people doing their own Christmas shopping. So there you are. Time for more of these white pieces. Get them all out because I'm gonna need all of them. Over there for now. great. One, two, three, four. Both of you. Come here. Whatever, I'll take one at a time, I guess. Both of you too. I'm looking really hard to make sure anything are straight. Yes, a piece fell, everyone. It always sucks. Hope it didn't go too far. Oh, wait a minute. I think I found it. Yeah. Popped right off. I hate little pieces so much when it comes to like building with like a bunch of little pieces. There's just so many of them pop off right out. All I was doing was putting this gray in, just making sure it was, you know, together right. But apparently did not like it me pushing too much force onto it. One more. There we go. So next page. So we got Yeah, that's right. Concentrating. If I miss you, I'm sorry. Two more to do that. Two. Won't be too long. It'll be all done, everyone. There we go. There's our icing. Oh, that's gonna happen because there's only four fingers in there. Stacing ribbons. I think I'm doing on both sides. Got ribbons on. Center. So it goes this way. And red. Like this. Okay. Those are good. Oh, there we go. We are. Should be able to stand it up now. There we go. Stand it up now. And guess what? We're at the end. We got one bag. I'm getting ready to open her up. This build is done. Bag 5 plus these little string things. Which means we're pretty much building the outer shell and the rest of the body. That might be it because this one looks a little too short. It tricked me. It really did. That's for the other side, so I'm just going to throw that out there. That for the bottom. I wonder if it would say 2 on it, but don't say 2. I don't know what would be the difference, really. Maybe the hinges go a certain way. It's too short. Come on. I'm gonna need you eventually. I'm gonna put you out here. I still need the other side for over here, though. So now we got red. Red. Oh, there goes a pink. Oh, it flew out of my hand. I hope there's another one. Probably need to find it in case there's not. This one dropped. No! That's on that right. The job didn't quite bounce. before I look, let's look real quick. I'm gonna make sure there's on my shoe. I found a screen for a window. I have to use my. Yep. Way over here, huh? All right, Leo. We're almost done, bud. I found it. I don't want to be missing it, just in case. Carpet. So let's see. I need. Huh? We missed something. I guess we missed something. Oops. Let's fix it. This is an easy fix, but I got confused for a minute there. I'm like, what? Well, this is I need one. I saw more than one. I'm like, why am I seeing more than one? And I didn't put the other two on there. And the last bag, everyone. Got that backwards. Oh. Look for parts. I have four of them too. One, two, Work. I don't know how those go on, but okay. Two red leaves. Going this way then. Goes inside, that's why. This one goes like this. Looks like it goes like that. We flop around. One of these babies goes right here. Okay. Alright, now we figure out how to connect it. So that's the bottom, this is the top. Alright, let's see how it goes. Goes just like that. Try for the other side. Let's screw up on this thing. Come on. Alright, final stretch of the build. On the other side right now. Come on. Oh yeah, there you are. Just drop out of my hands again. Come here, you stinking thing. I didn't want to come over. I'll take that out because I'm going to get right afterwards. So. Put this on the other side. Okay, we got that going. 2, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, like I said, we're heading towards the finish line. It's all up top here. More decorations. Alright. Switch places on me. I'm gonna use a lot more little pieces. How you doing there, Shay? You doing alright, bud? Come on. So was it before. This is why I hate little pieces. Start like pressing too much on one part and it wants to come off. Means there's not enough fortification. You okay, buddy? Almost done. Oh, come on. Really? I just came right off of there. Oh, you know. Now it's on there. Yes. Time for the other side. This must be a smaller, like, for the smaller side and a smaller, because, I think yep. Let's see how this side will do. There we go. That's that side. Now we need this string. Oh, great. Oh, we know where all the work's going to now. I was wondering what these clear things were for. I don't even see this for now. Actually, it's the side we want. Sorry. Oh, I did that wrong anyway. Let's adjust that here a second. Oh, we were going pretty fast until I had to start doing lights. We got another string that we gotta do too. So yellow next. We still have the other side. Those big parts over there are for the other side. So this string is probably for this side, and the other string is probably for the other side. Green. gonna adjust the lights. I thought they were gonna be straight, but apparently they're sort of like hanging down. Whatever. There we go. Yellow, blue, or red. This red one anyway has to. About that already. Another red. Nah. See that side now with all its lights and glory. Now we're working on this side. It won't take too long. Oh, that was the wrong way. Had this happen last time. Stay on there, you freaking thing. Yeah. All right. Well, the lights are the last thing to the side, and we are done. I have to fix them anyway when I get done, so I'm not going to worry about placement. Just like put them where they're supposed to go, and then I'll have to adjust them later. That's all she wrote, everybody. It's all done. So, here's what we got going on. We'll see Vader or not. We'll put Vader up top for now. Rules the roost anyway. we're all done. This is it for today. And there's a little seat inside here for them, but I don't know. The problem with that is that there's all these lights going pretty much covering the doorway. So access is a little hard to do unless you already put them in there. And this come off or up. It comes up. So put someone in there. There's like a little fire and stuff inside. If you guys missed the build, there's like a little fireplace inside with a chair and stuff where someone can sit. So I said the only problem is that when you're opening, I guess it ain't that bad. Hey, well, probably can't. It's a little dark in there. It's open both sides though. Get some light going through. But there's a little fireplace. Bader can sit inside there. Might have to take its lightsaber off though. And if you're unlike me and you have smaller fingers, you probably can do it better. But yeah, he's supposed to fit right in there. There's a fireplace and a drink. I guess to go with his cookie. In case anyone hasn't seen the set too, Vader's head is not actually don't have a face on it. So if you're wondering about that, it's just a brown head. Like you know that. But this build was a little enjoyable and it was nice to put together. So we got 2 lights and I had to string all those dang lights, but it looks pretty nice. It's decent looking. Little AT-AT. I have my other AT-ATs downstairs because I got it with my Hoss stuff, so I have it downstairs. Yeah. I had the big one. I guess it took a lot out of me. But everyone, thank you for dropping by. Thank you if you're watching later. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more of this, let me know. Now it is time to check something out here. Excellent. A lot of people building that Game Boy. Oh,
Thank you, Wolf. I am now.
Stream Elements said Jedi Bricks and Gaming just raided the channel with 1 viewer.
Oh.
Welcome to the